Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready, because we've got another good one on tap.
Set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. As we get a peek at Brett Hundley, the former UCLA Bruin, he'll be the man under center.
He's someone who can definitely beat you with his legs when a play breaks down. But for him to take the next step, for him to continue to get better in the league, pocket presence, able to deliver, and accurately, that's going to be his mission.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field. Okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Hundley rolling to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Ioannidis drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Beckham, the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, he gets this one to Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Touchdown!
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point. but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go... The pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Well, the football switching hands back over to Jacksonville, and Charles, Jacksonville, an impressive Week 1 victory over Indianapolis, 27-20. One of the more surprising results in Week 1, no doubt, because, look, the preseason prognosticators, they thought this would be a team likely in contention for the #1 pick of next year, and they still might be, but they begin 2020 with that impressive win, and who knows, I'm not going to say Super Bowl champs here, but maybe this means a brighter 2020 for Jacksonville.
And normally when you have the #1 pick, quarterback is usually a spot that gets really examined. Well, let's face it. If Jacksonville somehow still has #1 pick, will quarterback be a threat? Gardner Minshew, if he keeps up what he did on opening day, that may take that off the table. He looked like an all-pro. 19 of 20 throwing the ball, 3 touchdown passes, and they didn't turn it over. Major surprise in Week 1. Let's see if they can keep it up. How about the schedule now? They have a division game against Tennessee next week, then home against Miami. Could you imagine if we're talking about the 3-0 Jacksonville Jaguars down the road? They're starting to believe.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the ball is knocked out.
Wilson. 10 more yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing, Hundley. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Makes the score our home team 8.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively and offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
Huntley's pass complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just wanted you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
On the tackle.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again they run with Gurley.
19-yard line.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5.
And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Andre Johnson there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Visitors 3. Aldrich Rosas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he'll be... taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Jaguars.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it.
Wilson. 15.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Made by Jalen Smith. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Hundley, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And shedding through the tackle. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
4
That burst good for 20 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hundley got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.